This is Pastor Dan. I wanted to welcome you to another edition of my daily devotion where I read from the daily office book and do a slight little meditation on what I read. I got my coffee here, so let's get started. Today's reading, one of the readings, is from Mark chapter 9, and in that is the Mount of Transfiguration. And Jesus goes up on a hillside. He transforms to this sterling white glisten, beauty, magnificence, whatever you want to call it. And it says his robes were so white, more white than anything that could be bleached. Really what they were trying to say, one of the things that they were trying to say is that he transformed, he was lifted up, he was magnified, he was in a superlative state. Well, what could we take from this? Well, who else was up there was Moses and Elijah and James, John, and Peter. The saints from the past, the saints from the present, were all centered around Jesus Christ. And then in rushes this cloud that goes around all of the people, and then this voice that spoke. It's the Holy Spirit. And it's the Father, who are all present, centered around Jesus Christ. It looks like our modern day church, whether it feels that way or not. What Jesus was trying to show us is the power of when we meet together, and how contrary that is to what we can be doing right now. We can't be meeting together. So this is the difficulty. This is the difficulty. He says, when he is lifted up, when he is magnified, is whenever we all get together and center around him in the triune God. Well, there's steps that we can obviously take for that, but one thing that I really would like for us to understand is that we need to reach out to one another. FaceTime, or anything along that line. Digitally, of course, is really what I mean, but we need to know that we are beings that need to be centered around Jesus Christ, not just in ideas, but centered with each other. So check in with your neighbor. Check in with the people that you go to church with. See how they're doing. Know that it's going to feed your soul to do so. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're staying safe and not communicating any diseases. And I hope you continue to serve and worship the Lord daily. Blessings to you.